And our final bill from Representative Vang, I believe. Would you like to move House File 1587 before the committee?
Yes, thank you, Madam Chair. I move House File 1587 as amended to the, before the committee.
All right, thank you, Representative Vang. We have House File 1587 before the committee. Would you like to introduce your bill?
Thank you, Madam Chair. So we've already did the walkthrough earlier this week, and I don't believe there are any amendments. So I believe this is probably my first time using this line. It seems to be there's peace in the valley. So I'm happy to, and I look forward to get the committee support. And if there's any questions, I'm happy to answer.
All right. I don't believe we have any testifiers. Are there any testifiers for this bill? Any folks in the committee, in the room wish to testify? I think we will then just move to member discussion to the bill as amended, 1587. Lead Anderson.
Thanks, Madam Chair. And I don't mean to append our peace in the valley. Just on page 23 again, I'm just going to go back. We talked in committee last time about a possible change or agreement on the nursery stock testing. Has that been arrived at?
Yes.
To the chair, yeah.
Thank you. There was an amendment that I worked out language with the Department of Agriculture and missed the deadline, as is apparently my move in this committee, so apologies. I don't have it in front of me, but I emailed it to you. I'm happy to send it to the rest of the committee as well. In that bill, specifically, we talked about detectable levels of neonicotinoids, and I worked with the Department of Agriculture to figure out, to actually put a number on that so that we wouldn't have to just rely on how old or new the equipment is if we could detect something. So it's basically looking at what the EPA levels are, and if there's not an EPA level, using a different kind of standard. And I apologize, I don't have that language in front of me. But I worked with the department, and we seem copacetic with that, and I'm happy to share that with other folks. And I apologize, I did not get it in time. Additional follow-up, Lead Anderson?
No.
Thank you for following the thread with that. Other discussion or questions to the bill? Seeing none, Representative Vang, closing remarks.
Thank you, Madam Chair and the committee for the discussion, and I will just keep it short as we're going on a really great pace here. And so I will renew my motion to re-refer House File 1587 as amended to the General Register.
Representative Vang renews her motion for House File 1587 to, as amended, to be moved to the General Register. Oh, I'm sorry, Representative Anderson.
Madam Chair, so then just to clarify, you'll have the amendment on the House floor to make that correction then?
Thank you. I believe that is where I need to insert it at this point. Thank you. All those in favor of the motion to move this to the General Register, please say aye. Aye. All opposed say nay. The motion carries, and House File 1587 is moved to the General Register.